And in continuing the conversation of everyone cannot go with you, let's kind of take a deeper dive into that. So, when I say everybody can't go with you, it's meaning people, but it's also meaning the versions of you, right? You cannot take every version of you into this new place that you're trying to go when you're healing. So, I'll give you an example of myself. So one of the things, I'm a big journal person. I've been journaling since I was a teenager, and I still have all of my journals from my teenage years. And every now and then I'll go back and I'll just read over my journals just to kind of look at my growth and see the things that I once went through, because as we get older you forget. So as I'm going through my journals, what I'm noticing is kind of the same language, the same perspective, the same behaviors that I'm seeing of myself as I'm reading my journal. This individual who had this thought process that things would never go right, or things would never end the way that I wanted them to end, or just kind of having this perspective that I would never get to the place that I'm trying to go. Growing up, my life it's been extremely difficult. And so that narrative is that I used to live under, never really expecting anything to go the way I wanted it to go. Why? Because it never did. So when I'm seeing that language and I'm seeing that perspective and behaviors and that narrative that has lived in my life for so long, one of the things I had to recognize was, if you want your life to be different, you have to believe that your life can be different. So I had to take that perspective into consideration as I was going through my own healing journey. Like, that piece of me had to die for the other piece of me that believed that I could be successful and have the things that I wanted and have the things that I was worthy of and have the things that I deserved. I had to start believing that. But the person that I was before, I didn't believe that. And because I didn't believe it, I wasn't manifesting that into my life. So I had to let her go. So when we are having that conversation about everything cannot go with you, that is also meaning certain versions of yourself. You can't take her with you because her is keeping you held back. So I want you to think about that. What person have you been in your life that is holding you back? What perspectives have you held on to? What beliefs, what values, what thought processes have you held on to that is no longer serving you, that is no longer going to serve